Hello everyone. What is science? Science is trying to understand the nature around us. What do scientists do? They try to explore the nature around us and try to learn and explain the reasons behind it. They call these findings scientific theory. Scientific theory. Among these findings, one of them is magnetism. Magnetism. People have known and have been using magnets for ages. It is used in compasses. But we started understanding the use of magnets and how they work only over 100 years ago. It is really fun to play with magnets, right? It is surprisingly easy to use. It can stick to the fridge. Or two magnets stick to each other strongly as if glued to each other. Some materials get attracted to magnets. For instance, if we bring a paper clip towards a magnet, it will stick to it. Materials like the paper clip are known as magnetic. Like iron. Iron is known as the king of magnetic materials, as it easily sticks on the magnet. Similarly, other magnetic materials are cobalt or nickel. These are also magnetic materials. Mixtures of these metals that form other metals are also magnetic materials. But other materials like gold or silver or wood and paper are not magnetic. These materials cannot stick to the magnet, so they are called non-magnetic. Non-magnetic. The compass has been in use for many years to show the direction. One end of the compass always points to the north. And the opposite end always points to the south. These ends are called North Pole and South Pole. North Pole and South Pole. This is because our Earth is like a huge magnet. And it also has North Pole and South Pole. Magnets have different shapes, like a bar or in a horseshoe shape, etc. But all magnets have a North Pole and a South Pole. Even if we cut a bar magnet into two, each piece will have a north and south pole. What will happen if we bring two magnets close to each other? Sometimes they stick to each other and sometimes they repel from each other. If you play with magnets, you will find that the north pole of one magnet sticks to the south pole of the other. If the north pole of both the magnets are brought closer, they will repel. From this we find that opposite poles, that is north and south pole, attract. But same poles like north and north or south and south do not attract. They repel. The amazing thing about magnets is how it can attract magnetic things even if they are far away. This is known as magnetic field. Magnetic field. Magnets can work through materials like paper and thin glass. What you can do is take some iron filings on a piece of paper and move a magnet around from under the paper. You can get beautiful designs. Magnetism is more strong at the poles like the North Pole and the South Pole. For instance, if you bring iron filings or paper clips near the magnets, it will stick on the poles more than at the middle of the magnet. The magnets in the fridge or in science labs are permanent magnets. This means that their magnetic power remains lifelong and does not diminish. But some magnets that we use in life are not permanent magnets. That is, their magnetic power diminishes with use. These are called temporary magnets. Temporary magnets. About 200 years ago, scientists found out that if we use a wire and wind it around a nail and pass electricity through it, it acts like a magnet. But if you switch off the electricity, it stops acting like a magnet. This is called electromagnetism. Electromagnetism. For instance, the calling bell or the TV, speakers, traffic signals, CDs and DVDs, mobile phones, computer appliances, or electric motors like fans, washing machine, etc. All these are examples that use electromagnetism. Magnetism is very useful and beneficial part of science. You have now learned many things about magnetism. Interesting, right? We have more videos about many things. please come back and watch. Thank you.